Actually, one sec. Hey, what happened there? Went off. There we go. Oh, yeah, got that chat window up. Cool. Cyan. Not really cyan, it's white. It's a white color. Alright, new game. Oh, look at that old graphics, mate. Best.
I realized the moment I fell into the fissure that the book would not be destroyed as I had planned. It continued falling into that starry expanse of which I had only a fleeting glimpse. I've tried to speculate where it might have landed. I must admit, however, such conjecture is futile. Still, questions about whose hands might one day hold my Myst book are unsettling to me. I know my apprehensions might never be allayed, and so I close, realizing that perhaps the ending has not yet been written.
Okay. Guess the first thing we gotta do is open the book. Yes. You barely read that. Now what? Oh, here we go. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Do I just click here? Yes, I do. Oh, wow, here we are. What do we got? Go right, we can go left, we can go straight. Can we do anything here? One of those games that you gotta kind of work out. I'm gonna go right first. Or turn right, is it? What's that? Or what are the... Oops. Alright, turn around. Anything on the ground here? I go straight into the forest. Alright, it looks like it's a way up, but I might go to this wood plank thing first because it looks obvious. Oh, I just switched something. What does it actually do? Look around first. I'm on the ground there. I've left for you a message of utmost importance in our four chamber beside the dock. Beside the dock. Okay. Enter the number of marker switches on this island. Oh, sorry. Into the imager to retrieve the message. Yours. What? Actress? Which the enter the number of marker switches on this island into the imager. Okay. Well, is that what we do? So there's another one there. Oh. Oh, this has got a date thing, is it? Well, clearly I have to solve that. Not ready to solve it yet. There's a button there. This button turns off the lights. Ooh, to the sky. Look into the sky. Well, nothing yet. Seems to do anything of any interest. Turn the light back on temporarily. Anything else? No, that looks like it's about it. That's all there's in here for now. Alright, let's get out of here. So that's where I came from. Let's go back down. Back to the start. Hang on a sec. No. Go back down. No, not turn around. That's another switch there. None of these switches seem to do much. I'll leave them all off for the moment. I don't want to get confused with the ones that I have switched on, the ones I haven't switched on. And let's go down here. Ah, look, there you go. What's this? Oh, going a bit fast. Is there anything else? No. Okay. What's that? Water turbulent pool. Marker switch diagram. 47, 40. I feel like I should be writing some of this stuff down. I'm actually gonna go old school here and grab a pen and paper and see if I can work this out without. Because if I try to put notes on my thing, it switches off the game. So I'm gonna use some real pen and paper here. So let me grab some of that, and I'll be back in a sec. Alrighty, got my pen, got my paper. Let's write this down. So this is for the dimensional imager. Topographical, what? Typographical. God, that sounds terrible. Topographical. Oh my God, my handwriting is terrible. What? Extrusion test? Oh, it's hard to... The pixels, man. That's a 40. Water turbulent pool. Water turbulent pool. That's 67. And marker switch diagram. Diagram. 47. Now, there was a note I read before, right? It was something to do with this. Let's go. Let's get out of this. Alright. Then turn around. Let's back out. We don't want to go back out. What does this do? Oh, yeah. Can I do anything else? Or is that it? That's it. Can't do anything else right now. Let's turn it back on. I don't want to put anything out of whack until I know exactly what I'm supposed to do. So we're going back out. Rightio. Let's go here. Oops. Turn around. Stop it. I haven't turned any switches on yet. I'm just kind of browsing around. Alright, we'll go this way. Let me read this again quick. I've left you a message of utmost importance in our 4-chamber beside the dock. Enter the number of marker switches on this island into the imager to retrieve the message. So the number of marker switches, 47, into the imager to retrieve the message. What's the imager? I don't feel like I can do anything here though, can I? I can't do anything. Alright, the only thing I've seen so far is the thing with the date. Go this way. We'll keep going this way now. What's ahead? Something out in the distance. There's a ladder there. Going back. That's where I just was. Thinking boat here. What's this thing? It's red or green. Don't know what that means yet. Change it to green. No, let's leave everything as is. I just realized there's another one. Right? They all do the same thing. Anyway. They're on this side too. Okay. Spider. And a sail. Goes down to a clock. We'll go back to that. Go into this place. What earth is this? Now I've gone too fast. I didn't get to analyze that enough. So there's a piece of scrap in a book. It looks burnt. And I can't see anything in there. Like, what is this? Just a burnt book, by the look at it. It's been a while since I've had only silence, and I enjoy it greatly. I think for some reason I do not feel altogether welcome to the world, but which have arrived. How can I be unwelcome in an age with no inhabitants? Also, only in my head, this world is very beautiful. I think I have to get over. The grassy hill where I am standing, I can see green fields below along the few scattered forests. A rather large lake looms from where I am standing, yet the water's blue can be seen plainly from here. The air is fresh and the sky is spark. Okay, this guy is very analytical. It's like he's writing a novel. It's absolutely breathtaking, yet a strange feeling again. Perhaps the hot breeze that continues to blow from the north. Hotter than I would have imagined. It almost cinches his skin. He feels quite uncomfortable when it comes. I will try to ignore it. Night has almost arrived, and the sunset is spectacular. Oranges and reds. Oranges and reds have settled above the western. I feel like this might have something to do with the thing. Though night has come, the horizon still glows in the red long past. Dark red flows from the horizon and blends into the black sky. Again, the feeling I am beginning to believe it is not all in my mind. If I sleep now, I will need my strength to explore more tomorrow. I have had to return home due to the unpredictable natural occurrence, frightening than I ever experienced. I was awkward. I was awakened by terrible shakings in the ground and explosions on all sides of me. Gigantic balls of fire were falling from the sky and immediately left in fear for my life. I must remember to bring a Myst linking book with me when I return. In case the one I left there has been destroyed or damaged. Okay. How long is this? Most really things missing. Oh, here we go. This 5143. feel like there's a lot going on there. I'm gonna flick through this quick. Oh, here we go. Alright, I'm gonna come back and read some of this stuff. That's what's else here. Oh, here we go. Look. Hang on. These are the symbols I saw before. 3. 2 is the eye. 3 is the snake. I'm lucky I grabbed a piece of paper. The constellations. So something to do with the constellations will dictate what I press by a little bit. That's from this book. Yeah. And third book. What else is there? Oh, that book is destroyed. Looks like most of the books are destroyed, right? A couple of books that are left there that are clean. I'm going to come back and look at those, but not right now. This. Whoa. Well, okay. I didn't expect that to happen. What's this one do? It closes it. I got it. Oh. And what does this do? Oh. What's this? What do I do with it? Okay.
Blue pages.
I may not be picking up on any clues yet. I'm just seeing what's around first.
I must have the blue page.
He's talking about blue pages.
Hand to me.
Alright. He was obsessed with blue pages. Oh, what was that? Wait, am I in the... Turn around. I was in there, was I? Oh, it's a switch. Okay. Interesting. Alright. Remember that's there. What's in the red pages?
Why? Bring me a red page. I can't see. You red page to us. Make a break.
Okay. One wants blue pages, one wants red pages. I'm going to come back to this room. What's this? Must be where I am now, is it? Hang on, what did I just do? Did I just rotate the tower? No. What tower did I rotate? Oh, is there? Oh, that's the same piece of paper that was on the ground before. Alright, let's go this way. The blue switch. Go back. Oh, too far. I don't do anything yet. We haven't gone down here. Switch there. How many switches is that so far? There's another blue switch. Creepy. Hmm. Let's see if I can do these numbers here. 40? Let's see if we can get 40. 47. And 9. 55. The 9. That's 10. That's 1. That's 9. It gets us to 20. 7. 2 is 9. 8. 2. Too much. Too much. Too much. Need to take a 2 off. Out of the spaceship. Power. Power to spaceship. One, two, three, four, five. Oh. That didn't seem to do anything. Let's try 47. Oh yeah, it. Alright, turn it off. Now. Ooh. Not an easy game so far. Anything else we can do? Oh, to get to the clock, it looks like I gotta do something. I don't know how to do yet. Alright. I think we've pretty much hit our point, right? Where we can't do anything without actually trying stuff. Trying puzzles. Let's go. This is. Right, so I need a date. Let's see if we can find a date somewhere, alright? That library. There's also constellations. Right. Books it is. We're gonna read these books. Look for the hints. Oh, actually, I didn't go through there yet, did I? Let's go through there first. Find out what's through here first. Go too far. Oh. Get the crap out of me. Thought I was dead. Alright. There's a book thing there. There's a key thing there. Alright, so I think that's where I gotta turn that tower around, don't I? Whatever the thing I did to turn the tower around, I need to go do that. Where did I do that? I can't even remember now. Thank you, Four Gathers, for the follow, mate. Appreciate it. Anything else around here? But that's it. This is that room. How did I turn? I think I went over here, didn't I? I rotated the tower doing that. Right? We go. That still hasn't. Nothing here. Still nothing. Hmm. So far, I've solved nothing. I'm just running around. So, hang on. What is this again? So I don't do this. This comes up with Reading time. Time to read. Close the thing, please. Alright, time to read these books. Let's see if we get some clues in the books, eh? Go with this one first. Let's see what's marked here first. Ownership age. Alright, so the constellations. Let's do that. It's 3 stars. And 3 little dots. And then there's a little star down there. A dot. And another little star over there. Okay, so that's that one. Should see me try to draw these things. It's quite funny. I'm not very good at all. Alright, next one. So the eye. That's equal to a dot and then 2 kind of stars in the middle. Another dot. Snake. Oh. I can't even copy a snake, but anyway, I understand what it is. So that has dot, dot, star, star, then 2 dots, then a big shiny star at the bottom. Okay, next one. An ant. At least I think it's an ant. It's got 6 legs, not 8, so not a spider. Alright, so the ant is equal to a star in the middle there, dot directly next to it, a dot to the far left, a dot to the far right. Then the next line down, it's a big star and a little star. Then a dot, and a dot, and a big star. Okay. And the cross thingy. That's equal to 4 big stars. Top, bottom, left and right. Right. And then there's a little star to the top right of the big one at the top. Little star in the middle. And then one to the bottom left of the bottom one. Okay, cool. Oh man, how many more of these are there? Okay, 3. Arrow. Whatever equals. Well, big star up in the top right, followed by a little one underneath it, followed by one to the right of it. Then there's one that's kind of in the middle there, and then 2 little ones in the bottom left-hand corner. Then we got the probably either an ostrich. I don't think it'd be an emu. But I'm kind of just copying, and it looks terrible. Anyway, the map. So there's the ostrich, whatever it is. That's going to be equal to big star below the little one to the bottom right of it, and one slightly down and to the left of that, and 3 dots kind of side by side down there. One little dot at the bottom, and then one that's kind of somewhere towards the middle, but towards the bottom right as well. And then lastly, for the last, whoops, wrong way, we got the leaf. One doesn't have to look exactly like this. It definitely doesn't. And that's equal to big star in the top left, big star in the top right, one that's kind of in the middle bottom right, and then dot, dot, and then 2 dots near each other in that bottom left corner. Alright, so that's what I've got in terms of the information that they have. Now, what does this actually mean? Don't ship age. A lot of blah 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 here. Yet I've noted that the entire rocket was built on has sunk approximately 40 or 50 centimeters. After a wonderful visit with my old friends, I wonder aloud and what things will be likely in the next 10 years. So I feel like these constellations are telling us something in that other room, right? Maybe I need to read this a little bit more. Emmett was the first to live on the rocks, so I'm assuming that's where we are. He named them the rocks because that is what they were, a group of sharp rocks clustered together in the middle of a large sea. This was where Emmett lived. He enjoyed his life. Emmett would occasionally swim to nearby rocks, as it was never too far of a distance. One day, another person appeared on the rocks for no apparent reason. Emmett named this new person Branch. Rocket. So he names something to the rock and then names a person Branch. So Branch, Emmett, and hang on. Emmett and Branch quickly became friends, swimming and hunting for fish together. Often Emmett showed Branch the simple cave in which he lived on the largest rock. Soon Branch discovered a place where he decided to live, also on the same large rock. The sun always shone brightly in their world. I feel like that's an important thing to write down there. So, Branch, Emmett, sun, brightly. And the water was always dazzling clear. Water clear? This might mean nothing, but you just don't know. Allowing them to see almost to the deep of the ocean floor which surrounded them. Though the sun always shone, it was never too hot for the boys. Not too hot. Yep. A light breeze always came from the north. Breeze from north. If this stuff may mean nothing and cooled the area down. One day, while Branch was swimming and having fun in the water, he noticed another boy swimming. Branch brought the new boy to Emmett to find out what to call the new boy. Emmett said the boy should be called Will. Will was soon part of the group, and all three of the boys swam and enjoyed their perfect world. At least that is the story I was told when I arrived today on the island. Emmett, Branch, and Will were surprised to see me at first, but even before the night ended, we all became good friends. There's four of them now. So Emmett, so I'm gonna put the names in. So we got Branch, then we got Emmett, we got Branch, and now we got Will, and we don't know who the other guy is yet. The guy is talking, unless he's quoted. Is he quoted further back in the? I haven't seen his name yet. Today, the second day on this newly created age, a strange thing happened. It was not strange to me, but the three boys did not understand what was happening. While I was relaxing under a large tree on the foot of the smaller rock island, it began to rain. It was a nice rain that lasted for about an hour in the morning. I explained to the boys that the rain was not harmful, yet they obviously still feared it. They feared rain. Before going to sleep tonight, I told the boys I would leave the following day. I told them that while I was gone, I would make a surprising change in their world. They didn't understand, not that I expected them to. I still don't fully understand what happened today. I was experimenting with the art. Art? Is that the ship? Testing the limits of the rules as dictated me by father. I attempted to create a boat by writing it into the world. Writing it? I thought everything was planned correctly, yet somehow the boat had become gripped by the rock and broken in half. Although this test did not turn out as I hoped, I now have answers to a few of the questions my father never answered. As for the boat, I could see the boys enjoyed it anyway. With that, I am pleased. They have played on it all day. Even though the boat cannot move, I have enjoyed studying from it. It's a much sturdier platform than the jagged rocks in the course of my observations. I've learned some very interesting things regarding the solar system age. The nights are absolutely beautiful here. I have made note of and named the member of the constellations that pass above me. Also, during the night, I catch glimmers of light from the horizon, which I have not been able to discover if it is created by some natural phenomenon or by additional people on a far island or rocks. I should very much like to discover which I rather suspect is additional people, which would explain the appearance of Branch and Will. The rain today was slightly heavier than usual. Okay, so the rain is intensifying. Okay. Just when the boys were getting used to the light rains, a small storm arrived. They were frightened of the heavier rain, not to mention the thunder, lightning. If rain was never fallen here recently, as the boys tell me, I would like to discover why it is falling now. Regardless, I have decided to return home for a short while. I have also been thinking of some plans for the lighthouse that I hope to construct soon. I think that perhaps by shining a bright light towards the horizon, this sounds important. Bright light towards the horizon. Okay, if I do it towards the horizon, it might prove my suspicion regarding additional inhabitants. That would be curious about the light and travel to. They would be curious about that light and travel to discover its source, if they have the means. Okay, so talking about the lighthouse here. I return with many tools that I would need for construction of the lighthouse. I've decided that once the lighthouse is completed, I will leave for some time and let the world's own imagination have control. We have worked 3 weeks on the lighthouse now and are making great progress. The rock that we are building on seems to not be as secure as I would like. I have had to alter my plans slightly, but those alterations pose no real problem. Okay? Right, mathematics, whatever it is. The boys are quite strong and have been helping me immensely. I estimate construction will be done within 2 days. The lighthouse is finished and we are all proud of our creation. The boys are, what? Amazed at the structure wrought from rock with their own hands. That evening, we powered up the generator. Most of the boys read at first, shined a great light into the horizon for many hours. I stayed the night in the top of the lighthouse, when I awoke to observe the sunrise without being coated with a chilly blanket of ocean dew. I become accustomed to. He had been accustomed to. It was Will who first saw the girl. He was swimming not far from the boat where Will was getting ready to hunt for fish. Then Will noticed a man not far away from the girl. Emmett was very pleased to meet the additional neighbours. What's going on? There's people just kind of just showing up. I feel pleased to leave this age. I have set in motion events that have nothing to do with writing or the art that will have a more profound impact on the world than I could have ever written. I think, ownership age, was this what I was looking at before? I don't know what that is. Hang on. I think of it this age as a gift to myself that I will wrap up and open someday in the future, only to discover that it has changed so much that indeed it is a surprise. Besides, I have yet another new age that awaits me. It seems I'm going to need some way to travel underwater in this new age. So much planning is in order. It has been 10 years since I left this age, which I have since called the Stone Ship Age. Upon returning, I cannot believe the changes that have taken place. The original 3 boys have grown into adults, and there are many new faces I do not recognize. Branch told me that it has not rained for 7 years. Oh, he's been gone 10. Okay, interesting. And the cool breezes are back again. They're all very content and have been serving me with foods and showing me new materials that they have discovered. It even seems like they have found gold somewhere. I see it in many forms around the island. My lighthouse has been kept in perfect condition, and it looks as if they have tried their very best to keep it so. Yet I have noted that the entire rock was built. Sorry, that the entire rock it was built on has sunk approximately 40 to 50 centimeters. This is 40 to 50 centimeters in 10 years. After a wonderful visit with my old friends, I wonder aloud with them what things will be likely here in another 10 years. Right, okay. Didn't really tell me much, but I've got the constellations written down. That's what matters. That was this book, right? Now, did it have the guy's name in it? I don't have the guy's name in it, so I don't know who it is that's writing, so. But it's fine. So, wait a minute. That was the Stone Age. So, I'm going to write Stone Age. A little bit confused on what's going on at the moment. I don't know much. I have no clue what's going on. Okay. So checking to see if there's anything else that's worthy of death. These are. Oh, hang on. This. Oh, these could be the puzzles that we have in there. Interesting. Look at all these puzzles, man. So many puzzles. That's no idea. So we got that. Burnt. That's burnt. Burnt. Alright, so I think I've found everything that is there. This one actually has stuff in it. Alright. We'll go back to this one. I have called this age channel wood. Alright, this is the channel wood age. Channel wood age. And it's a very different world. Though it is exactly how I imagine it, it's still amazing to see it with my eyes. Water covers this age, as far as I can see, except for a small rocky island. Elsewhere, there is only trees which grow directly out of the water. A myriad of the wooden passageways are built just above the water and disappear into the forest. I assume they were built some time ago, for they appear aged. I am eager to discover more about this land and its people, but I have arrived here late and I must rest. I was awakened this morning by strange noises coming from a pathway adjacent to the one which I had slept. I saw a group of monkey like people heading in my direction. They had not seen me yet. I did not feel monkey like people. This is primitive times. I did not feel threatened by their presence. Their response to me was one that would have never expected. After staring at me for a short time, they fell to their knees and began what appeared to be some sort of ceremonial worship. I tried to speak to them, but they did not understand my language. Instead, they indicated through enthusiastic hand motions that I was to follow them. As we walked, I began to notice that the waters below us were changing colors. Slowly, subtly, they would change from deep blue to muddy orange. Ugh. Then from muddy orange to beautiful clear. I was so intrigued by the water, I hardly noticed that we had arrived at a ladder. Climbing the ladder led us to the village, which is about 10 meters off the water and can only be reached by rope ladders that stretch from the lower pass to the village level. Approximately halfway up the grand trees, it is very interesting watching these people carry out their daily tasks. Even after watching them for hours, I did not understand exactly what they were doing. At sunset, they motioned for me to follow them. I followed the creatures to the doorway of an enormous hut. Strangely, once inside, I found that the hut appeared even larger than the outside. The walls were garnished with bright metals, and in the center of the hut sat the leader of these people. At least he appeared to be the leader of, for he sat a meter off the floor in a thick throne. Okay. Guards surrounded the strong creature who was dressed in many exotic, colorful fabrics. Next to the leader sat a very old human, at least to some extent he appears human. His hair, which was only on his face and head, was completely grey, almost white, and hung very long around his frail body. His thin head hung limply by an almost grotesque neck that could be that could not hold his head up to look at me. But what a surprise, the creature could speak my language. Shortly thereafter, I was given a bed with some hand motions that looked to be telling me to go to sleep. I look forward to learning more. This is weird. As I suspected, the ancient creature is a human, but he is old beyond his own reckoning and seems almost insane. However, the tree dwellers almost revered him as a god. They are treating me now in the same fashion, which makes me feel very uncomfortable. It is almost impossible to understand this old man. His voice is feeble but wild. He has adopted much of the language of the tree dwellers. He himself told me he had not spoken our own tongue in ages. He attempted to explain to me the history of this place. The following is my best translation of what he has told me. Many years ago, the humans and tree dwellers lived together in this place, which was then a vast island. They interacted very little. The humans dwell on the ground, and the tree dwellers lived high above the humans. Occasionally, the island was disturbed by mysterious rumblings which happened randomly, some sort of tectonic or volcanic action. I suspect. Okay. This, the sometimes slight, sometimes heavy tremors would only last a short time, then they would stop, allowing everything to return to normal. One day, things changed. The rumbling began and grew quickly to unprecedented levels. Soon it became apparent that the entire island was sinking slowly into the ocean around them. Many of the humans died that day, but not before sacrificing themselves in order to stop the sinking of the island. The humans who lived through this catastrophe moved into the trees, where they gradually died out, maybe because they were unequipped for such an environment, but I'm not sure. This is the story the old man communicated to me. Although many details are very unclear in my mind, I am especially confused as to how the humans saved the island from completely sinking. In fact, I doubt the accuracy of that part of the story. The island must have stopped on its own, yet the old man believes in the truth of the story as if he had been there. And the tree dwellers worship him, and apparently all humans, as if they were heroes or gods. The old man ended our conversation today with an event which I will never forget. He began gripping my hands tightly, murmuring something about rest and asleep. Rest and asleep? He then said, "We had expected you to come sooner." These actions filled me with some sort of immediate dread. With much effort, he stood to his feet. I tried to help, but he pushed me away with more force than I imagined. What? His frail body contained. The tree dwellers quietly surrounded him with very solemn faces. They kneeled before him. He walked to each and placed his hand on their heads. All the while, he murmured the words which I did not understand. Finally, he turned to me and smiled. Then he closed his eyes and walked out the door and off to the narrow path high into the trees. The tree dwellers were silent. They began a procession down the nearest rope ladder. As I was descending, I saw several of them pick up the body. He had fallen onto a lower level of the walkway. He carried away. He was laid down at the dead end of a short pier like structure. With the use of some potion, one of the tree creatures lit the pier on fire, and I watched as the flames engulfed him. At this strange funeral proceeding, the waters around the pier changed to a dull green. This morning I awoke, finding it hard to even believe the previous evening's events. The water is a dull green, for as far as I can see now. For some reason, the water no longer shifts colour. As I wandered throughout the pathways, the creatures watched me, curious to see what I would do next. They are constantly offering me strange objects of affection. I even found food aside the doorway to the room in which I had slept. This is a unique race of beings. I hope to learn their language soon so that I may learn more from them. Okay, so this is marked in blue. I have lived on this world for 3 months off and on, and the tree dwellers have shown great hospitality. I'm even beginning to learn bits of their language. I have decided to return home for an extended stay with my loving wife and my sons, and hopefully return with them. However, I am sure Catherine will once again refuse. I think this age would be a wonderful experience for them, and I at least look forward to how Cirrus and Akana will react to its curious inhabitants. Okay, that's in blue. In green, Catherine is staying behind as expected. My sons have returned with me, and they enjoy this age very much. They get along very well with the tree dwellers and are picking up their language surprisingly fast. I have no doubt that it will not be too long until they can speak with the tree dwellers much better than myself. I am leaving tomorrow to check on Osmonian age. What's this age thing? I don't understand what's going on. So this would say it's tree dwellers. Osmonian. Uh, Osmo. Sorry, Osmonian age. Darius has suggested that I allow him and his brother to stay. That's his kids, right? I just read that, didn't I? Darius and Akana. Sons. Wife. Catherine. Cool. Though the idea unsettles me, I know the boys are growing up rapidly. The hospitality of these creatures is such that I could think of no better place to leave them alone for a short while, so I'll consent to their request. I warn the boys not to take advantage of the respect the tree dwellers have for their ideas. They seem to understand my warning, and I have faith they will follow it. Much to my dismay, upon arriving in Everdunes, I learnt that Pran and her people are continuing to be menaced by the Optic. I don't know what that is. I fear for the survival and plan on returning to her shortly. After checking on Cirrus and Akana, here. See Everdune's journal for more information. After watching Cirrus and Akana, I see they are handling things very well, and I think I can put to rest any fears about leaving them in Channelwood again. And for a little longer time. The tree dwellers seem slightly distressed that I am leaving, but are happy that Cirrus and Akana are staying behind again. I have been gone for over 3 days and have been to many different places. I had to tell Cirrus and Akana about Fran's death today, and they were visibly shaken. Although they only remembered her from a childhood, Catherine has suggested that it would be wise for Cirrus and Akana to leave Channelwood for a while, and I have to agree. They will be returning with me when I leave again. Whew. I have told my sons that they will be returning with me in 2 days. They spent the entire night telling me of an adventure they experienced in my absence, and it was rather remarkable. It seems they have constructed a boat with the creatures and travelled some ways out into the surrounding waters. I enjoyed hearing them talk excitedly of their adventures, and I'm reminded of my own adventures as a child. I finally understand why the tree dwellers have been giving me as many inks and insisting I write with them. Looking through some of my past entries, I see now that the inks have changed from black. I thought they were to various different colours. I have shown some of the creatures my journal, and they laughed and howled. I did not know they had such sense of humor. Even now, I have looked through very colourful journal. I cannot help but laugh myself. Okay, so the colours don't mean anything. Is that what they're saying? It's just the tree dwellers being silly. Something will be returning tomorrow. Oh, we will be returning tomorrow. So my sons are with the creatures for the last night here. They have told me that they would like to come to Channelwood again and also asked if they can visit some other ages alone. So I will have to think over their request. I believe they have proven to me that they are trustworthy and responsible. Catherine will also have to help me decide whether they are ready for travel alone. For now, I must give my farewells to the creatures, for I do not know how long it will be until I visit the stage again. Okay. So you got a picture of the Futures Bridge, and it looks like it's a tree thing up in the air, whatever that means. Okay, so what does all this bloody mean? Alright. It's been a while since I've heard only silence and I enjoy it greatly. I think for some reason I do not feel altogether welcome in this world, but now I could be unwelcome in the age with no inhabitant. It is, of course, my only in my head. This is beautiful, but I think I have to get. I have linked to this horrid or disgusting from the grassy hill where I am standing. Did I read all this already? No, I don't think I read it all. I read some of it. Where I'm standing, I can see the green fields below. Forest are rather large late rooms in the distance from where I'm standing. Get the water blue, la la. Yeah, I read this bit. Night has almost arrived and the sunset is spectacular. Yeah, I read all this. I had to return home due to unpredictable natural occurrences. Yeah, I read that. I have returned to the different world than the one I left only 3 months ago. It's been transformed into a barren desert land with only gigantic craters scattered across the land. Strangely enough, the small grassy hill where I spent my first night remains exactly the way I found it. Apparently, the following meteors did not hit this area, leaving an oasis in the midst of a horrible desolation. The hot wind, I remember, has turned into a rather unpleasant breeze, which is at least one improvement. I fear it is the only improvement. The magnificent lake I saw on my first visit is now completely dried up. However, another lake now exists and appears to be quite a bit larger. La la. The rest of this world seems like a desert, although I'll verify the statement with closer inspection. Whoops. Though this world has little visual excitement to offer, it offers so much to the ear. Sounds constantly flow through my ear, and I have found where a few of them originate. It seems, as Catherine says, I do find beauty in everything. Last night I was awakened by a horrible hissing. I was sweating, and the heat was so intense that I immediately dripped my head. Well, I immediately dipped my head in a nearby stream to cool it down. The hot breezes have returned, along with low roar from the ground. I walked a short distance to observe some of the red flames shooting up from the earth. Suddenly, the ground began to crack and the huge chasm opened. The chasm continued to grow until it was far too wide to cross. Then the what? Tumult? Then the I don't know what that says. Subsided, leaving only a dull roar. Subsided. Tumult subsided, leaving a dull roar. I think that's what it says. I have decided, however, I can use the chasm to my advantage. Perhaps the heat from the chasm can be harnessed. Okay. So he's using it to generate energy. Even as the chasm has ripped into the surface of the world, it's opened up a whole new world to explore. Although uncomfortably hot, I found it possible to reach a cave in the chasm that had been created, and have now explored deep into the crust of this planet. I have found a vast underground cave system that will take many years to map and explore. I will also look for a safer way to reach the underground than through the chasm wall. This age seems to change on its own, so I feel like I should leave again and see if things are different when I return. It's also important that I check on Sirius and Akana and make sure everything is going along well. When I return, I also hope to bring back some tools I will need for my plans to explore the underground. The abundance of raw materials here is beginning to amaze me. I return with some of the complex tools I knew I would be needing. I assumed it would have to return for more basic materials. However, it seems as though I would be able to find everything I needed here. Of course, iron is abundant, but I have also found titanium occurring naturally. I am all the more excited to begin work. Everything is set and look forward to tomorrow. My raw materials are all here. I think I will be able to have most of my additions to this age completed within 1 year. I so love working with my hands, whether writing or building, and I can't really read much else. Kind of been wiped out. Instantly strong. To be one of my most prized inventions. Okay. I am leaving today in order to bring back Sirius and Ankana. I have left them alone in Channelwood. I believe they will enjoy all of this to see here. The age seems to have stabilized. I believe the meteor set off a period of volcanic activity by piercing into the shallow crust, but the tremors have become few. I have just noticed that a large amount of this journal is curiously vanished from my very pages on which I wrote last 18 months. Fortunately, I have copied many of my construction notes in another journal. I do not understand the mysteries of this world, but I trust I will discover logical answers to my questions. I have a feeling that many of my questions can be answered in another age to which I hopefully travel soon. But for now, I must simply accept this world's mysteries and take pride in my accomplishments. Okay, so I don't know what they're showing here. What? I don't know. The thing is, I don't know a piano. So this one, not sure what this is. We'll just say barren age or barren place piano. The one is fifth big key. Two is the 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th big key. Three is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10th little key. Four is the 8th big key. 5 is the 3rd little key. Okay. Anything else to note? Some ugly map doesn't make any sense. I think that's pretty much all I'm going to take out of this, to be honest. Now let's see what else we've got around here. That just talks about getting a blue book. Alright, so, the other thing I want to quickly do here, actually. I've got what were the numbers for the other thing? It was 40, 67, and 47. So I'm gonna get a puzzle 40. Alright, so puzzle 40. It's probably better to say the ones that weren't entered. Not entered. So 3, 4, 7, 10, 16, 17, 19, 22, 23, 26, 27, 30, 31, 34, 35, 8, 16, 24, 32. Yep, 34, 35, 37, 38, 39. And then 42 and 48. Just going to go and quickly try this. Oops. Alright, so not entered. So the first two were 1, 2, 3, no, 4, no, 5 and 6 are. 7 was not, 8 was. Cool. 9 was, 10 was not, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16 wasn't, 17 wasn't. 18, 19 wasn't. 20 and 21 were. 22, 23, 24, 25, 27, 29, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, not 42, and all. God damn it, didn't work. Didn't work. That's annoying. Double check it again. Maybe I missed something. 3 and 4, 7, 10, 16, 17, 19, yep. 22, 23, 26, 27, 30. Oh, it's 31. 30, 31. And then 34, 35. I think that's the mistake I made. Thirty-four, 35, 37, 38, 39, 42, and 48. Okay, I think I made one mistake. Let's go back. I'm gonna do this again. 1, 2. Not 7. Not 10. 16, not 17. 18, not 19. 20, 21. Not 22, not 23. 24. 25. Not 26, not 27. 28, 29. Not 30, not 31. 32. 33. Not 34, not 35. 36. Not 37, 38, or 39. 40. 41, not 42. 4, 5, 7. I don't know. I don't know. That didn't work. I don't know. Give that one more go. See how that. Down here. Nothing. Don't know how it's gonna work. No, that's where I just was, wasn't it? It was. Nothing. Alright. Not it. Oh. Alright. Can't leave, right? Let me leave. Alright, let's go back to the start. Left me a message of utmost importance in our floor chamber beside the dock. Enter the number of markers which island. Enter the image to read the message. Not sure what that means, to be honest. I don't know what these switches are meant to do. Oops. Oh, interesting. Topographical extrusion test. What a turbulent pull. What's this? What's the other options that I got? This. Never saw a date now, the bit. Oh, maybe I can do something with the... I feel like the constellation's gonna have something to do with this, but I don't know how it works. If I change this, what does it do? Everything changes when I change two things. I don't know. Oh, this is difficult. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing. Too far. Yeah, if you don't know what you're doing. Oh, hang on. What's this? I didn't see this before. Hang on, go back, go back. It's that. Right, got it. So many clues. Give me a sign. Hey, Zork player. Thanks for the follow, mate. How you doing? I don't know what I'm doing in this game, so I've never played this before, so yeah. First time playing, I know this game inside out. I know nothing. I've found nothing so far. I've just been reading books. They're around. I've solved nothing so far except for, well, no. I'll go this way. What's the last thing that's here? Oops. This is going to be frustrating for you to watch then. Because you know everything. Yeah. 67. No, I don't want hints. So that's what I said. It's going to be frustrating for you to watch. Dimensional imager. What do I feel like? Hang on. Yeah. I read something back here. I've left for you a message of most importance to now, blah, blah, blah. Enter the number of marker switches on this island to the imager to retrieve the message. Marker switches. I'm assuming it means those. So it's 1, 2, 3. And there's one in here. Yeah, I'm sorry if this is very frustrating to watch. I just don't know what I'm doing. I want to work it out. 4. That one. 5. 6. I think it's 7. 8. There's 8. That's a switch there, I think. I don't know if that's what they mean by marker switches, but... Try 7 first. Oop. Ah! No! No. Bloody hell. I'm just going to take a quick toilet break. Back in a moment. Alright, back to the game. What number did I put in here? I can't remember. 8. Okay. I think that's right. I think I just got to go over and... It's either 8 or 7. Let's try this.
Catherine, my love.
Oh, there we go.
Quickly, something terrible has happened. It's hard for me to believe. Most of my books have been destroyed. Catherine, it's one of our sons. I suspect Achenar, but I shouldn't leap to conclusions. I'll find him and Cirrus as well. Oh, I should have known better than to have left my library unchecked for so long. Well, I've removed the remaining undamaged books from the library and placed them in their places of protection. You shouldn't have to use the books until I return. But if you've forgotten the access keys, remember the tower rotation. Oh, and don't worry, Catherine. Everything will be fine. I'll see you shortly. Oh, wait, and erase this message after you viewed it, just to be safe.
And what was that? So I didn't quite hear that, the whole thing. Play it again.
Catherine, my love.
Yeah.
I have to leave quickly. Something terrible has happened.
Okay.
It's hard for me to believe. Most of my books have been destroyed.
Yeah.
Catherine, it's one of our sons.
Okay.
I suspect Achenar, but I shouldn't leap to conclusions. I'll find him and Cirrus as well. Oh, I should have known better than to have left my library unchecked for so long. Well, I've removed the remaining undamaged books from the library and placed them in their places of protection. You shouldn't have to use the books until I I return. But if you've forgotten the access keys, remember the tower rotation. Oh, and don't worry.
Tell notation.
Everything will be fine.
Tell notation.
Oh, wait. And erase this message after you viewed it, just to be safe.
Tell notation. The access key. Okay. Alright. Maybe I need to turn on all the switches. That one's already turned on. That one is not done. Go back to there later. One, two. One, two, three, four, five. So that's 5 of the switches. That's on. That one's on. I'd say that's where the books are, in there. Going on. There we go. Let's try all these different numbers. 67. Didn't seem to do anything. We're at 40 and 47. That's 47. Oh, well, it's a 7. There we are. I'm looking at something for a notation. What was the name of the notation? Tell notation. That's the one I just opened. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't understand that. Listen. How many of these are there? How many puzzles are there? Still going. $300 puzzle. Oh, Zork player. Hey, thanks for the follow, mate. Oh, that was from earlier. Sorry, my bad. I played Zork back in the day. Not too sure what's going on here. I don't know. Why? Game is hard. I didn't realize how hard it was. Oh, sorry, I got you. Freak. I don't know what to do. Hmm. Gotta be this, man. It is. It's moving slightly, so let's just keep rotating and see if anything stands out. It is moving. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to press it in a certain direction, like. Oh, there you go. Let's try pointing to that. Maybe there? Or maybe I gotta point it at the building here. Try that. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, what happened? So, this.
Monsieur? Are you? See you.
Hmm. Maybe I gotta go into the switch ons and maybe they do something on the map here. What if I press that? That come up in the. Yeah? Oh, look. There you go. I've got to turn things on. Alright, we got something. I don't know exactly what I did, but let's try. Alright, things are starting to come online there. Going on, turn on the rest. Oh, interesting. Wonder what the red means. Find out. Two 40, 221. So 2:40, 2 comma 2 comma 1. What do I feel like? 240, 2:40, 221. See? I gotta know it. I think we got the idea now, though. Uh, Looking down at the mast. So one was gears, the other next one is mast. This is going to have probably a combination that's written down there as well. See something written over there. What does it say? Oh, here we go. So October the 11th, 1984. January 17th at 12:07. Oh, 10:04 a.m. 10:04 a.m. This will go in the laboratory. 5:46 a.m. The last one is November 23rd, 9791 at 6:57 p.m. Cool. Alright. Then I've got some other number that says 240, 221, whatever that means, but that's fine. Get more info. Alright, let's see if there's any more that we need to get. That's fine. Mm. So, out of here. Got that one up and running. That one. Alright, let's move the needle around. Alright, next one. Let's see if, hang on, before I do that, what other ones have we got? There. Oh, before I go too far, sorry. I just realised I haven't gone this one out here. Oh, too far. Okay. Check the rocket ship. Alright, there's one on the rocket ship. Let's do the rocket ship first. It's fun. Hard, but it's fun. Whoops, I went too far. Too quick. Alright. This is rocket. Oh yeah. Just make sure it's pointing up there. Yep, there's the rocket. Double checking. $59. Okay. 59. Starting to get some answers. $59 is what we need. Got it. Make sure I'm pointing to the right spot. Okay. Not sure what I'm looking over there, but anyway. $724. That'd be probably the safe, I would say. 724. Cool. All right, we got some answers. Now we just need to work out what we're going to do first. Hey, Goetz. How you doing, mate? Thanks for coming by and thanks for the follow. Good morning, mate. How you doing? It's actually good evening down here in Australia, but yeah, good morning. What I need to do, I need to open the door, right? Where's the thing to open the door? There it is. Late morning in Germany? Ah, okay, cool. Yeah, it'd be early. Late morning? Oh, okay. Yeah, actually, you're right. Yeah, it'd be close to lunchtime over there, wouldn't it? Be like 11 o'clock or something. Alright, so I've got these. Let's go to the observatory first. Here is how you get on this classic. How you get on this classic puzzle game. I've struggled a bit, mate. I've been on for about 2 hours and I haven't gotten very far. So let's turn that light off. So now I've got some dates, right? So now I can enter some dates here. So the first one is October. October 11th. 1984. Well, it doesn't give us a year, does it? 1984 at 10:04. Oh, hang on. Wait, what's this one? This is what I have to use to get to 1984? I guess so. 1984. I don't know if I'm doing this right. So I remember and loved it. I never played this game. I wanted to play it when I was a kid growing up, but I couldn't afford it. So yeah, I thought, oh, I saw this on Steam, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna play this now. This is taking a while. 13. I don't know if I'm doing this right. 14. 15. The 1984. Come on. Oh, can I drag this? Oh no! Ah, no, I'm a doofus. Could have done that the whole time. Oh well. I've learnt now. The 1984, and then what was it? 10:04. Oops, that's 1985. 10:04 a.m. Oops, too far. That. Now, what do I do? Press? Okay, that's a constellation. I think the one that I've got. The puzzles are actually very well made, but it can take a long time before you make some of the connections. I think I'm starting to. For me, it was the start. I had a problem at the start because I didn't know I had to activate the switches for that map thing. Once I worked that out, I think the rest of it was pretty straightforward. I read all the books and stuff. So what constellation is this? So this is... This looks like... Doesn't really look like anything I can see here. Hang on. Oh, wait. No, this is a leaf, I think. This is the leaf. So this is October 1984 is the leaf. That's the leaf constellation. Yeah, the puzzles are really cool. But I played what was it, Zork, back in the day, and Zork was very similar to this. I think Zork came after Myst. I actually completed Zork, but it took a while for me to get it. Okay, so that's the first constellation. Hey, Slayer Dragonix. Thanks for the follow, mate. Appreciate it. All right, so the second date I have here is January 17th, 1207. So January 17th. January 17th, yeah. 1207. Yeah, back in time a bit. Oh, go from there. Oop, too far. 1207 at 5:46 a.m. Press the button. Alright, what constellation is that one? This is 1207 on January. You have to write a lot of stuff down. How you doing, Slayer Dragonics? How's your day or morning or whatever part of the world you're in? Afternoon, evening, going? Alright, so this one is... There's a big star with two little stars to the... Okay. Two little stars. Can't seem to work out what this one is. Maybe I drew it badly, but... This looks like it might be a worm. But I think I've drawn it badly. I'm going to put question mark. This might be the... Sorry, the snake. I think this might be the snake. Jan 1207. I think it's a snake, that one. Yeah, none of the other constellations seem to make sense that I've drawn here on my screen. The original box had a notebook inside because you're required to take some notes. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, I'm using old school pen and paper, mate. Lots and lots of... I've written a lot of stuff down already. I even wrote stuff like this, piano keys and all kinds of stuff. So I've got the symbol and all the constellations. So the leaf, the snake, and the last date is November 23rd, 9791. Right, what 9791, right? So it's in way into the future. Oh, sorry, wrong one. It's almost at the bottom here. Oops. Back. Alright. Oops. 9791, what was it again? November 23rd. Okay. November 3rd. And what was the time? You've got to go. Have a good stream. Good game. No, thanks for coming by, Slayer Dragonics. For coming by. Still appreciate it regardless, even if you have to leave. I hope to see you next time. 6:57 p.m. 6:57 Oh. That's a long into the future. Alrighty. This one looks like it might be the ant. This looks like the ant. Just checking all the others to see if they anything near it. Oh, no, it's definitely the ant, I think. Yeah, I'm going with the ant on this one. So 9791. That's November. Alright. So I've got that info. Let's see what else we can find. I'll turn the light back on. Alright, so. A few other things that I have to look into is on the safe set 724 is what I got. Alright, not that way. Going. Yeah, this. 724. 724. Oh, there we go. Excellent. Boom. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's overheating. Slow down. It's overheating. Alright, I'll come back to that. Hopefully it doesn't blow up while I'm outside. But this I have the answer to as well, I think. They said 59 volts. This one? 59 volts. I need a 10. One. Too many. How much is that over? 6 over? Too many. There we go. 59 volts. I think that does something. What does it do? We'll see. Nope. Maybe not. I feel like these symbols now need to be turned on. What's that one? Nope. Turn that one on. Maple leaf is probably one of them. Yeah. Nope. Nope. Yes. Yes. Oh, look at that. Solved it. Alright, we're starting to solve some stuff. What did it actually do, though? What did she give me? And that's great and everything, but what do I get? I didn't get anything. I'm sure I did, I just don't know what it is. No. did it do? Still going nuts. I don't know what to do there. We'll come back. I understand its surface, but what do I do about it? Nah, don't tell me. Don't tell me. I want to work it out. Oh, okay. That there before? There we go. We jumped on a ship. Oh, you didn't have to say much. I worked it out. There's a ship there. The door there. What's on the other side here? Oh, it doesn't let me go any further. Into the door we go. Oh, it's a book. Big scary book. It's going around and around and around. I don't understand. Why is it so different? Hang on, I'm trying to... It looks like there's my ship. But it's at a different place. Like a roller coaster or something. Did I just go somewhere? Hey, I'm in a different place. Okay then. Hey Riggs, how you doing, mate? What do I do here? Oh, this scary little room. It doesn't have anything in it. There's a lighthouse. That's one creepy book. You know what? Before I go in there, let's see if we can go upstairs. Oh, you can go both ways. Oh, lights. Okie dokie. I like to look around first. That's the same room I was just in, wasn't it? Oh. Okay. Can I not move it? Hey, what's that 224, 240? Does that have anything to do with this? Me? 30? Curious to know what this does. 50? Not doing anything right now. I need to add more information. More information! I need more info. Where am I? Alright, starboard side. Alright, we're going to the light tower thingy. Down there. Ooh, water. Something interesting about the water. Oh, it's a plane. Can I grab the plane? Can't grab anything. Oh, there's a kitty. Being that I'm a programmer, you have discovered a game called Astronauts. No, I haven't. I have not discovered something called Astronauts. Ah. Alright, so what is it asking me to do here? Can't just chuck it in the... I must have to change the contents of the water. In order to have it dump in the water, maybe? Or maybe they're going to make it acidic? Was no spelling mistake on my behalf. The actual name. Astronauts. Oh, I believe you, man. But no, I haven't. I haven't done anything like that. Oh, there we go. Just down here. Okay. See? Why? Break the chain! What's the idea of going down here if... Oh, oh, maybe I gotta change that, and then I gotta do something. I go back over here. Go to the middle one. Oh. Alright. So I think I might have accidentally... I think I have to turn that back that way. Like that. Oh, look, there you go. Excellent. Thank you. You go in there. Very smart. Am I very smart, or is it just intuitive? That was fast. Oh, okay. Um, I'm not the most intelligent, trust me. Some things take me longer than others. What's this? A red switch. Oh, that doesn't do anything. What else is in the room? Anything up? No. Okay, so what can we see? See much. Alright, I gotta turn it. I gotta... Assuming... Ah, okay. So it looks like I gotta turn it a certain amount and it will charge that up. Really? Okay. That looks like it's fully charged now. Does that mean I have to leave and do something? Oh, here we go. Excellent. Alright, we're getting somewhere. Ooh. Flashy. Yeah. So this one's air or something. This one looks like it might be water. See. That's the same one, isn't it? Is there another one? That's the way out. Cool, look at that. Got some syringes and pills and all kinds of stuff. Let's say. Can't grab anything yet. I don't know. I don't know. Broken glass, some plates. Oh. Can't grab anything. Coin. Drapes and stuff. Empty. No. I'm assuming there's a book somewhere. There's the book. Maybe I can read it on the table here? No. Nope. Oh, here we go. Okay. That wasn't it. I need to be able to work out how to read this thing. I am. That's not letting me get to the foot of the bed. I thought that was a drawer. Can't go under it either. Gotta be something here then. Maybe, stupid as this sounds, thought maybe I could put it in there. Nope. Maybe it's not in this room. Yeah. There's two ships here. There? Wait a minute. That's that. Hang on. That's the same room. But there was two doors. I saw two doors. Unless they lead to the same spot, but I don't feel like they do. I mean, how could they? There we go. Different place. Oh, this looks creepy. Ugh. Blue paper. Is this where I have to make a choice between red and blue? You only carry one paper. Yeah, I realized that. Okay, broken paper. That's alright. I did what I gotta do. If it's possible. I don't know if it's possible to go back. Maybe it's possible to go back. Oh, I can't go back. Or is that not the right ship? What about up here? No, that's just charging that. Definitely not this way. Pretty sure I've solved that part. Oh, wait. No. Uh, these stills with small embedded animations were state-of-the-art graphics back then. They were the reason why this was best-selling game for a very long time until The Sims came out. Yeah, absolutely. Most of it's semi-recorded, right? It's just recordings, essentially. But they did a really good job. I don't know where these papers go. It's got to be in the other room. So now I'm starting to get lost. Now I'm confused on what to do. I got this paper, but I don't know where to put it. I put it back down, but... Oh, what's this? Ugh! The rose. Every rose has its skull. Ugh, look at this ugly thing. Skull with a skeleton with a rib and a spine on it. I'm trying to find anything that I may have missed. Oh, can't touch it while it's under there. Okay, cool. So is there anything on these maps? Red, green. Green. None of it's making any sense to me. At least not at this point. Alright, what's it? The vault is... Oh, okay. I feel like I've got to take it back to the blue book, but I don't know how I'm supposed to do it. I feel like that's what I'm supposed to do. I feel like I'm supposed to leave and go back to the book. The page in your hand is no hindrance. You can still operate stuff with your mouse. The page in your hand is merely an indication that you have it in your hand. Or do I feel like I need to go back. But is how it's supposed to be. Feel like, but don't know how. I'm sure you're enjoying my pain. If you know what's happening, I don't have a clue. I feel like I'm just going around in circles. Shut up. Hang on. No. It's gonna be obvious. It's gonna be like a book or something that's just lying down on the... Like there's that, but what does that do? I've been here already. I'm getting frustrated. I don't know what to do. Let me think. I'm going to think for a second. I must think my way through this. So I have this page, and it's supposed to go somewhere, but I haven't seen a book. So maybe it's not supposed to go somewhere. Maybe I'm supposed to hold on to it for a while. I'm supposed to do something else. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Maybe I forgot about the. Maybe I gotta go back up here. Maybe it's gonna have something to do with this. What does this do? Let's just take it around. Let's go around 360. And what was that? 130. Oh, hang on. There's a flashing thing. 130. So what's that? 135. What else is there? Red. Feel like is it 135? Not seeing much else. The 0. Okay, so the key number there is 135, I think. But what does that mean? I don't know what that means. Yes, the music is wonderful. Still holding onto this blue page, but I don't know what to do. Is there anywhere I can put a number? Wait. What's this? Is there a degree on this? No. No? I don't know. How do I feel like it's something in the middle here to go. No. Or maybe you gotta move it before it starts. Nah. I think that makes a difference. I'm gonna put this back down. I'm gonna go red because I'm a baddie. I want the red one. I don't know if red's bad, by the way. Just guessing. So 135. I gotta find something with a number on it. Maybe it's this thing. Oh. I have a number, but I don't know what to do with it. It's almost like, what do you call it? Escape rooms. I feel like I'm in an escape room right now. I can't work out the puzzle. Stay in here. Alright, I'm gonna take the red because I'm baddie, alright? I'm taking the red. I feel like it's gotta be something out here. Maybe it's the chest. Maybe that chest wasn't finished over in the lighthouse. Can I open it? Maybe up here? Oh, it's come down. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they invented escape rooms. Yeah, what was that? Went too fast. The key there. No, didn't do anything. It didn't keep it. Okay. Supposed to do something with it? I don't know. Maybe it's not meant to do anything. I feel like I'm missing something basic here. Yeah. Oh. Wait, what was that? I lost what I was doing. Alright. Saw it when I turned around. What's that down there? I don't know. I see an umbrella thingy, but I don't know how to get to it. Oh, it's that. This thing. Right, okay, got it. Oh, I told you, this is why you shouldn't say I'm smart. Because now I'm stuck. Nah, it's not up there. It's got to be something down here. I know it's got to do with this 135. I just don't know. It feels like it's this thing, but I don't think it is, though. It turns to a rose to a... I don't know. Maybe there's a room here? Wait, what's that? Oh, God. Jesus Christ. How did I not see that? Alright. What happened? What have I done? What did I do? What did I do? I did something. Can't seem to stop it. What else is there? Just turn around and go that way, is it? Alright, alright, alright. Need a little bit of patience. They be going through changes. Alright, so did I run out of power here maybe? Yeah, dead. Need more power! It shut off the power. Got to juice up the power. Alright, that'll do. Alright, take two. Zero. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. Alright, so it looks like 10 degrees per one, right? So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Hang on. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 31. 31? The power! Get down! I can't do Arnie. I'm just trying. I think based on that must be 90. This one's 90, right? The 135 is 45 degrees of that, so it must be this one. Did I do it right? I think I did. East is 90. I know that. I just didn't I didn't put it to the. Oh, look at that. Must be behind me. Hang on, I went too fast. Can I leave? No. I feel like I did it, but what did it do? I'm underwater, right? Hmm. The water lower than before? Or am I just seeing things? Oh, there we go. Alright. Now we're in a ship a little bit. Or I'm underwater or something. I chose the red page. What's happening? I'm making progress. I feel like I'm making progress once I worked out where that middle thing was. Oh, I'm back here. I'm back here again. Alright, let's go and put this in the red book. Have I made the right choice, or am I a bad guy?
Thank you for bringing me back. You must continue.
Alright.
My name is Sirius. I beg you to find the remaining red pages. You must release me from this book which has become. I need more red pages, please.
He wants his red pages.
Don't waste time. Look,
What time is it?
don't.
Oh, I've been playing for 3 hours, man.
My brother is guilty. And I wrongfully imprisoned. Bring the red page to me.
Alright, cool. Are we good? We're good? Alright. Now what do we do? Edit that. Alright, nothing else to do on there. So, I've solved this puzzle. Can't solve that puzzle yet, or at least I don't know what it is. See, for this, I'm pretty sure. Did I power it right or no? I feel like 59 was the right number. 59 watts. Oh, 59 volts, sorry, not watts. I feel like it should have done something with the chip. Yeah. Actually, what does the ship do now that I've returned? Oh, I can't get back on it. Is that? Oh no, hang on. Yes, I can. Probably can. If I do this again, what happens? Does that take me back to where I was? I can't leave. I think it's gonna take me back, isn't it? I was just curious to know if it would take me back. Looks like it's going to. So it looks like I'm gonna bounce between worlds by a little bit. Alright, cool. That's alright. I just want to know if it's possible. Clearly I don't want to stay here. Ah! That's enough. Oh, that's still dark. What? Do I have to... Hang on. Whoa. Flooded. Yikes. Well, I'm not doing that again. Alright, so I must have to do the book in the dark or something. No? Oh, yikes. Alright, so I think... Got it. I think I've got to... Interesting, it sent me back here. This is annoying that I have to come back and do this again. I have to do that to go back. Interesting. I don't think that's where I'm meant to be right now. Hmm. Now what? Now what? Now what? Just get more pages. But from where? Gotta be. What was that? Gotta be 59, right? Turn them all on. Five. One. So I need 33, right? 14. Oh, 57. There we go. Gotta be it, right? 59. This drawing. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, but I got something written down. It says 59 volts. That's got to be it. It just says power, but like power spaceship is 0. Yeah, I was pretty certain it was 59 volts. See, look, it's power going this way. Do anything though. Does the powder go to something else? Not just the spaceship? Maybe it goes down here. Maybe I can press this button. No. Ugh. It says 5 o'clock up there too. I don't know if that means anything. Should write that down. Clock says 5 o'clock. Solve that. I don't think it's anything. Why is this now got no pressure? Whoops, I didn't mean to go there. I had pressure before. Oh. Needle's not moving. Did I turn it off before? I don't know. I don't think it's this room. I'm pretty determined it's not. Not that room. Can't be. Wait, was there something near the spaceship? Did I see something? This? The ladder. Ah, here we go. Do I just have to press it once? I feel like I'm close. I saw that thing. Anywhere else I can go? Yeah, this way. What about up here? That gear move or something? What's this? What was that angle? Nothing. It's gotta have something to do with this. Maybe by doing that, I've now given power to the. For God's sake. Ah! Stop it! That's. It's definitely. Gotta be that. It's gotta be that thing. Is there another one? No. I don't get it. I just keep doing the same thing over and over. Why won't you stay down? Stay down! Stay down! Ah! I don't know. I feel like I'm still missing something. There's that. I feel like there's another. Maybe there's another tower or something. Maybe it's all the way down here. Wait, hang on. Wait, what's that? Oh! This is it, right? It's gotta be it. It's gotta be it. There it is. I don't know if that did anything. I think. Oh, where am I? Stuck! How did I even get there? Oh, there we go. It's not always intuitive, is it? Oh! There we go! Jesus! I got in the ship! Ah! Yes, music playing. I got the keys for this. So, hang on. Where did I write it down? I wrote the keys for this. Where did I write my keys? So, one is the 5th big key. That one. 2 is the 12th big key. So, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 3 is the 10th little key. 3, 4, 5. Done. The 8th little key. And the 3rd little key. Not it. That's not, obviously not just a numeric thing. Those two switches on top of the pillars were trip switches. You tripped them once you had the power exceed the required 59 volts. Now you reset both. What? I don't understand. I thought it had to be exactly 59 volts. All I had to do is just turn them on or so, press the switch, right? I don't know. What? Now I don't know this piano thing. Ah. Alright, maybe there's got to be something else. Okay. Let's do that and see what it does. Still picking up the same value. Why is it not? And what was that? I just, it's a light. Now the power reaches the spaceship. That's why you could open the door. Yeah. I got it now. I've got that much. Now I don't know what to do with this piano. But these are different numbers. One was fifth key from the fifth big key, which is this one. It just doesn't seem to register it. Even. Do I have to? Ah, right. So fifth key from the dun, dun, dun. I think it might be that. It sounds a bit lower, doesn't it? It's that. It's got to be that. Second is the. Man, this is hard. This is so hard. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. That. That's a bit lower, doesn't it? Ah, there we go, right on the money. I'm pretty sure that's right anyway. Alright, the third one is the 10th little key. So 3, 5, so that's. Sounds right to me. And I might be able to become a musician at this rate. I think that's right. Oh, sorry. What's the last one? It was the third one. Is it? Yeah. Dun, dun. I think it's that. Ah! Not quite right. Which one's off though? I think the third one is wrong. Oh no, it's the 10th little key. No, I think that's right. Men at work. Are you Aussie too? Go out. You're not Aussie, are you? You said you were from Germany, right? Is it you that said Germany? I feel like I'm getting close. I just haven't quite got the right key. Now, what was it? The 8th big key. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah, it's this one. I had the 8th little key. When the Olympics were over. Oh, okay. I'm from Melbourne. I'm from Melbourneo. Who's that? Yay! Thank God, man. Alright, we're in for the next adventure. But I might have to go make dinner, guys. It's 6:43 p.m. here. So yeah. My then spouse was a video editor for German TV and worked there. I followed her when her job was done. We spent a few days in Sydney and continued to New Zealand. Oh, okay. Makes sense. Well, I'm gonna probably take a break. A wonderful, unforgettable trip. Unforgettable. That's pretty cool. I haven't been to Germany. I've been to France. Um, it was it was that and it was Belgium, I think, and Barcelona that were on my list. Oh, no worries, man. Thanks for watching me get frustrated. I think I did. Look, I think I did okay considering I've been online for 3.5 hours. I mean, you know, I would like to consider myself somewhat intelligent, even if I'm not the most intelligent person. I can reason with problems and work things out. So no, I appreciate you coming by and watching me go through the pain, but I actually enjoyed this. But yeah, I need to go and have dinner now. Check out your channel to find out more about astronauts and 3D Train Studio. Oh, okay, cool. You stream as well, do you? Okay, I'll check you out. Anyway, I'm gonna jump off, man. I'll catch us all later.